Show the Boys is Joker's Gaming is proud to present to you another episode of MLB The Show 24 with some more Blue Jays baseball. Today, the Blue Jays will be home to the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies, of course, won the first game, looking to possibly win the series here in today's game. And the guy they're hoping to keep the Jays at check will be Peter Lambert, who's currently 0-1 with an ERA of 6.14. Jays will counter with Jake Osweiz, who's been struggling this season. He's 0-1 with an ERA of 600. He's hoping to change the Jays' fortunes here and get the Jays in the winning column once again. As it will be, of course, the 4-10 Rockies against the versing the Blue Jays, who is 9-5 currently. This game, of course, will be at the Rogers Center, but the dome will be once again closed. Jays electing to change some batting order here, possibly to kind of shake things up. Jays, of course, will be changing their batting order. And what they normally have. We see the changes. With that, there's the batting order for today's game. The Jays batting order, who's currently 9-5, will take on, of course, the 4-10 Colorado Rockies, and there's their batting order. Of course, today's pitchers, both looking for their first win of the season.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Ryan McMahon.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And pitching in this game, Jake Odorizzi. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to get underway. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Got him. One down.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Charlie Blackmon stands in now and watches strike one. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Kicks and fires. This one high in the air to left center. Varsho after it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. No score as we head to the bottom of the 1st. Back now in Toronto. And today's starting pitcher, Peter Lambert. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Joey Votto.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
1 down. Brandon Belt getting ready to hit. Hammered down the line. Took the extra bases. Around second is Bichette. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. Golden opportunity right here. That catches the outside corner. 0-1. Righty to the plate. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Kicks and deals. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Two on, 1 out. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Montero settles under it. 2 down.
Oh, it's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Brings it in. That is the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike. Odorizzi, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lukes brings it in with a nice running grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. No score here in the second. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got it by him for the K. Here's Chris Bryant now. And a good eye there. Out to center. Kiermaier moving under this one. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Lambert back to work. That one hammered center field. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Out towards left center. Doyle should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting it. The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman. Here's a rocket out to left. 2 down.
Batting ninth. The center fielder, Kevin.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. Misses inside.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show.
And there's the replay of Danny Varsho's 8th home run.
Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. And now here is Brendan Rodgers. Odorizzi back to work. There's a strike. Out towards right center field. On his way over. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So up next, Lowry's Montero. In the air out towards right center. Kiermaier trying to get there. And a couple of quick outs. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Struck him out looking. Rockies are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now here is Nathan Lukes. And here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. And that will fall. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And he's already singled in this game. Lambert over to first. Lukes back in on a dive. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard.
Belt swinging a drive deep right field. Oh! Big Dog's gotta eat. Brandon Belt goes deep. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Joey Votto. First pitch misses.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Justin Turner, 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Four runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. And that one ripped to left, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Dalton.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not.
Kyle Freeland gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Ryan Serven. Ripped to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Davis.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Now batting, center fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier now at the plate. Fouled off to the right. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Back to the top of the lineup, Nathan Lukes. Next up for the Blue Jays, 1 for 2. Towards first, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Big inning again by the Blue Jays. At the end of 3, it's the Jays now 6-0 lead over the Rockies. Jays looking to tie this series up at 1 apiece with a 6-0 lead currently.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Brenton Doyle.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Varsho raging back towards the wall. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. Fly to left his first time. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 1 left for Colorado. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
1.
What's up, first pitch? 1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Chopped to the right side, and he grabs it foul.
It's going to be 2 for 2 with a home run and 3 RBIs to his credit.
Bichette gets his lead at first with nobody out. Freeland picks over.
No, he's safe.
If that was dead on, it would have been enough. Instead,
Left-hand hitter waits. Pulls that one foul.
another foul by Brandon Belt.
And a pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around third. The relay. The tag. And he's safe.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. And next for Toronto, Joey Votto. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. On the ground to first. Montero steps on the bag. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So now Turner in on that right side.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And first offering is fouled off. The Blue Jays up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one in the air center field. Doyle under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Big out by the center fielder to keep the game 7-run lead for the Blue Jays.
We go to the top of the fifth. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. The pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
So no advance by the runner. Missing one back for his.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Bryant batting for the second time. And that's strike one.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The batter, number 7.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. To the right side. Over to Bichette. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Blue Jays 7 and the Rockies nothing.
Second. Bichette throwing back to the pitcher to first to get the double play out there.
Back here at Rogers Center, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Dalton Varsho. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
And now Brian Serven. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And now the lefty. Grounder might be 2. Tovar over to Rogers. And it's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So a man aboard. And now Kevin Kiermaier. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Lays out and makes the play.
We take another look at that great catch. On this turf field, you really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And here's the first baseman, Eleuris Montero. Odorizzi back to work. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now the left fielder. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's the strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
In the air, left side. Varsho moving under it, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Doyle on second. Blackmon on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Blue Jays 7 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the 6th at the plate. Nathan Lukes.
the right fielder, Nathan.
A wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. He sends it out of here. His second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
The Jays now take a commanding 8-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Bell. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Bryant ranges back and brings it in at the wall. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Votto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Justin Turner to the plate.
Third baseman number 2.
Justin Turner now. Foul ball. And he deals. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now an 8-0 game. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada.
Nathan Lukes gets, as we see, will get his 2nd home run of the season to give the Jays a commanding 8-0 lead after 6 innings over the Rockies.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now, Ezequiel Tovar. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And he'll 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Now that's the right field.
1 out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Chris Bryant. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
This will be his 2nd game of the season. He's currently 0-2.
Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Close to the strike foul.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Votto makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Brendan.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. There's a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
At the belt and fires. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around third. He will score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well done, drives in the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Rodgers, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air. Votto under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Rockies 1. As the lefty gets to work. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle makes the play. 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Brian.
So up next for Toronto, Brian Serven. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
In the air, out towards left center, on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning.
So after 7 innings, the Jays still have a commanding 8-1 lead over the Rockies. Fernandez, Doyle, and Blackman due up.
Back now in Toronto. Here's the left fielder, number 82. The pitch. Just missed.
37,208 people here today. Been less than yesterday.
Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Doyle in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air to left center. Varsho makes the grab on the run.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackman. Into center.
He'll fly that way.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
So after 8 innings, Jake has only given up 1 run so far. We're currently going to the bottom of the 8th with the score still 8-1 Blue Jays.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Victor Vodnik. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Clarknick coming in for Freeman after Freeman
Kevin Kiermaier digs in now, 1 for 3.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And here it comes. That's towards center.
Hits it right to Doyle.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So the lineup flips over.
Now
Nathan Luke next up for the Blue Jays.
Which was his second of the season.
Now this is in the air down the line. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Bo Bichette up. He's currently 3 for
Vodnik,
4 with
24
3
years
singles.
old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's out to center
It's
field.
Deep, but right
Doyle
to the center
pulls
field.
it down, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains an 8-1 game.
McMahon, and Diaz due up, trying to somehow make a major.
Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. Aaron Luke will take over here. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
number 20,
And also tie this series at 1 apiece.
Luke.
And the pitch. Well struck right field.
That'll be off the
And it
wall.
hits the fence.
Luke will throw it in. And it only turns out to be a long
Another
single.
multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And the batter now, Ezekiel Tovar. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get it.
Oh, gets dirty. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Jays could not muster it out.
The catcher,
No,
number
fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off. Here comes the pitch. Out to short. Bichette.
No.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It's now bases loaded.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. First offering, and it just misses. That's down and in.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's to third. Base hit. 1 run is in.
2 runs.
Another comes in to score, and it's 8-3.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Right hand. Warming up now.
Next to hit, Brendan Rodgers. That one fouled off.
Rouse trying to do a comeback here. Rodgers.
The pitch. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-2. battling here as he fouls it away.
And on first and second.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Two count. Fouls that off yet again.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. In the air, right side. And that is foul. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
The first baseman,
Big
number
out.
2 on with 1 out. And now the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And that is strike
No
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
So they're down to their final out. Next for Colorado, number 82. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And it's fouled away.
Down by 5 runs. And like I said, is 2. And this fouls that off, making it count for 2. Means Colorado's out with a possible strike.
This could end it. And that one a little below the knees. And the count 1-2. Bounced out to short. Bichette. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays even this series up at a game apiece.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 16 hits. 1 error, they left 7 runners on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
that, Colorado ends up losing this game to the Blue Jays. And this series is tied after the Blue Jays win over Colorado 8-4. With that, this has been another episode of MLB The Show 24 of some Blue Jays baseball on the channel Jokers of Us Gaming with John, Chris, and myself, the One True Joker. We thank you for watching today's game, and with that, we are officially signing out for the rubber match between the Blue Jays and Rockies, and see who wins this series on the next episode of MLB The Show 24. Until then, this is the One True Joker, once again, officially saying we are signing out.